I get an omoplata. It doesn't matter how you get into your omoplata. You get your omoplata, whoop, whoop, and the guy's not breaking down. He's fighting, you know, as they do. I'm pushing, pushing, pushing. I'm not getting it. So what's going to happen is this arm that's typically over the back, we're just going to take that arm to this side and bring it under his neck. Okay, so just like all the other Bravos, I go under the armpit, under the neck. Okay, now I don't want him to roll, so I'm gonna use my head to prevent that. My head stays low, boom, I catch the head, shoot that arm under, and then we're gonna go for a gable grip right here. Now you can do standard gable, or we can do 3-finger gable where my thumb is right between my index and middle finger. Either way is great, but I'm gonna lock this down. Now, the trick here is I've got to bait the guy into taking his arm out. I could technically finish this, like really shoving that through. I could hurt the shoulder, but ultimately I want this Brabo. I know I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna loosen this up a little bit. So I need to create a little bit of space between my hip and my quad, and I'm kind of like pumping that, like I'm pumping the brakes. As his arm comes out, I need to attach my hip to his shoulder. Okay? Now I'll walk around to the front as I'm driving my arm through, and then we're just gonna finish right there just like you would. Okay, so make sure guys, when I slide from here, I'm covering the back of his head, grab that bicep, and then this hand comes all the way to this shoulder here. We're gonna squeeze, and I'm gonna use my body to press his head toward his chest. All right, guys, so we get our omoplata. Not getting it, can't break him down. I'm gonna take this hand, make sure I use my head to cover the hip, slide it under, controlling his head. Now lock up my gable grip right here. Now, just open up, boom, 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 get that arm out. As soon as that arm comes out, I stick my hip nice and high. I've got to keep his head down. This arm shoots through, wraps around, comes up nice and high. And now the trick here is I walk my body into his head. Okay, once I lock it up, I walk it in, walk it in, walk it in, and get the finish. All right, so another option we have here. So I've got this omoplata. Everything's gonna be the same, guys. My end result's just a little different. So sometimes I'm going for this, and maybe I don't wanna go to the bottom. I let his leg out, I kick, kick, kick. Boom, just come up, just get to my knees, dump him using that elbow. So I'm just gonna use my leverage here. Boom, dump him down, push that arm through, and then just right up here. Now, I've seen people finish this a lot of ways. I'm gonna go a little light on Dre so I don't kill him. But a lot of people like to sprawl right here. Works perfectly. A lot of people shoot this way and trap a leg. Works great. I actually do both. Okay, so I always start with the sprawl. Okay, I wanna make sure his arm isn't attached to my body, so I sprawl, then I sit through and I trap a leg, top leg or bottom leg, and I'm gonna curl his leg toward me just so he can't get away. And as I squeeze, guys, I'm gonna pull his my elbow in, I pull his face to his chest. Okay, so this face to chest is what does a lot of that motion there. Okay, so it helps me finish that choke. So I started with the sprawl, constrict the arms, face to chest.